These are a bunch of knife reviews that were not paid for or sponsored by any company, so you know they're real. Okay, we're doing some knife reviews. Our Patreons requested it, so we've been looking at some of the knives that we've carried. And start out with the knife I carry now, which is this Spyderco, some European version model. And one that I used to carry was this Griptillion. Now this is an Axis lock Griptillion. It says first production 763 out of 1,000. This thing is serum? No. This thing is made out of X15TH is the steel. X15TH. I think that's one of those steels that's supposed to get sharper as you... It gets harder as you sharpen it. It's a tool steel. I bought this one, I'm almost positive, because I like orange knives. I like Griptillions. I was looking for different steels to try see what the differences between the different steels were. And aside from it being grody right now, I carried this knife for a long time. I really like Axis. This thing is gross. I'll be getting the ultrasonic or borrowing one and cleaning up a bunch of these things, and you'll see what they flip like once they're clean again. But this thing has only been sitting, and that's why it's glunked up. But when I carry it and it's clean, and it was clean, this is a great knife. The clip is super strong. The Griptillion's handles, this like weird teardrop bony looking shape. It looks goofy, and maybe the first time you hold it you're like, oh, it doesn't feel like ergonomic, but oh man, it turns out to just be so useful. Unlike Spyderco's with that little area here, it's still pretty useful as a knife. And if you can't tell from how gross it is, I use this thing a lot. Lots of different roles. This is definitely knife in my pocket. Used it for everything from boxes to saving lives to bunching my way out of helicopters that crashed to escape and evasion techniques. So excellent knives, except for Benchmade, of course, is super happy about that they kill guns, which is weird. But if you can let them live past that, then you could buy their new stuff, or you could buy an old one like this and then still hate them. So if you hate the company or not, Benchmade is a pretty cool company for a long time, and helped us out by teaching us a lot about blades and whatnot. So definitely like my old Benchmades. We'll be talking about the Auto Axis. I'm a big fan of the Axis locks if you're not familiar. And my big issue with them though is, aside from my issues with them and their relationship with the gun community, and that potential issue is the thickness. Very thick knife. And depends on what kind of pants you wear. I wear really skinny pants, or really tight pants, and I don't like a lot of thickness. I don't like a lot of bulges in my tight pants. So let's see what this thing weighs. 4 ounces. The knife I carry around now, is 2 ounces, less than 2 ounces. The old buck. The buck standard is 7. So it's not an insignificant knife at 4, but it's a lot lighter than some of the others. One of these autos, 6. The auto version of that same knife is closer to 6. So it might be fat, but it's basically hollow in there. So Griptillion, orange one, I don't know what model it is. Interesting powdered metal more than likely. And the Axis. I think all the Griptillions have an Axis lock, but the Griptillion from the Benchmade. This is our reviews of knives. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking. Thanks to our patrons for recommending it and making it possible to do them. If I can get this thing line up right, we'll say, as always, thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.